Hey guys, today we're going to do a full body bar workout with just a light set of weights. So let's go ahead and get started and warm it up. Let's take our nice deep breaths, focusing on our alignment. Your feet are hip distance apart, nice soft bend in your knees, shoulders dropping out of the ears. Big deep inhale and exhale. And inhale. And exhale all that air out. This time, big deep inhale. Fold it forward, dive it forward here. Hang out at the bottom, pedal out the feet. Good, bend both knees, slowly roll it up. Good, and roll those shoulders out of the ears. Good, from here we're gonna warm up the ankles and the calves. So we're gonna releve and lower. Articulating through the foot. When you're ready, you can add some arms out and back down. Really working on your balance here. Just warming up through the ankle joint, through the calf. A little bit of upper body for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back through the center. Good. Now we're going to take it out and we're going to step it out to the left, plie, pull it back in, staying to the left, down and pull it back in. Nice and active through that left inner thigh. Down and pull, down and pull. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Through the center, other side. Good. Inner thigh is nice and active now on that right leg. Grounding through that left leg. Staying nice and tall from your shoulders to your hips. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to the center. Good job. We're going to take our feet a little bit wider than hip distance here, and we're going to squat it down, inner thigh squeeze, and overhead stretch. Keeping that arm in front of your shoulder, or in front of your face rather, so not behind your head. We're getting a little lateral flexion here, warming up the obliques down. And as you get warmer, you can take your squat deeper, down, and squeeze. For 3, 2, and last one. Last side, center, bring it up. Now just hanging out here, we're gonna squat and lift. So really focusing on sinking those hips back, pushing through all 4 corners of the feet. Squeeze those cheeks on the way up, chest lifted. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. All right, now we're gonna lunge it back with our right leg. So you're gonna take that right leg back, turn to the side for you, and you're gonna lunge, hold at the bottom, and you're gonna twist towards that left leg and center. So the arms can come out wide, or they can come behind the head. So finding that thoracic rotation. Don't push your head down to get more rotation. Good. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up, step it back, other leg. Hold that nice deep lunge, that right leg is forward. Pressing your head into your palms, rotate to the right and center. Right. Good. Using that breath. For 4, for 3, 2, 1. Center, bring it back up. Walk it to the end of your mat now. Final exercise of the warm-up, rolling it down, walking it out. Hold that nice tall plank. Hold it here. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it back to down dog. Pedal out those feet for me. Stretch through the back of the legs. Good. Ground both feet and walk those hands back and roll it up. Good. So now you're going to grab one of your weights, and if you have a surface that you'd like to use, like a chair, you could use that for one side. So we're going to work one side at a time here. We're going to come into parallel position with the feet and coming into releve. So if you have a surface, you're going to want to hold it with your left hand. I'm just going to do without and work on my balance. So I've got my knees in alignment with my ankles. I'm in a releve here. So it looks like this. Nice 90 degrees with my arm. I'm going to lower down and punch towards the sky. Lower and lift. Nice and slow. So here, if you have a surface, you'd be holding on with that left arm. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it low. Holding it low here. You're going to flip your palm towards your face. Open and close. And open and close. Open and close. Here comes my dog. Open and close. Good work. For 5. 4, your legs are shaking. 3. Good. Last 2. And 1. Lower the heels, lower the weight. Now we're going to curtsy back with that same leg that the weight is in that arm. So we're going to curtsy back with that right leg, gluing that elbow in towards the side. Curtsy and tap out bicep curl. Curtsy and tap. Curtsy and tap. Good work. Curtsy, tap. Nice and control here. Good job. Shooting energy out of that right toe as you tap towards the side. Down and lift. Good work. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. See if you can lift that right leg. Taking that right arm out to your side. Lower and lift that leg. Lifting up out of that left hip. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Take it down. Hold your curtsy lunge and little pulse and curl. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back up through the center. Good work. Take those heels now, click them together. So you've got a small piece of pizza in between your feet. And come into a releve if that's available to you. If not, you can stay flat-footed. You're going to take that weight and we're going to side raise and plie. So it's down. Squeeze the heels, making sure the heels or the knees are tracking over the toes. Nice tall alignment here from your shoulders to your hips to your heels. Are your abs engaged? Good. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Hold it low. Sweep that arm in front. Lower, lift out to the side. Lower, lift, front, lower, lift, and side. Good. Side, lower, lift, front. Using those abs to stabilize your torso as your arm moves. Feel that shoulder. Good. Last set. Forward, down. Squeeze those heels out, down, and back up. Good. work. All right, shake it out. Go into second position now. So feet wider than your hips, toes turned out at 10 and 2. We're gonna sink it down our imaginary wall here. So it's down, punch across, pull it in, come up, down, punch across to the left, pull it in, and come up, down, punch, pull. Nice and controlled with that punch. Don't just sling the arm, it's a light weight. Down, punch, pull, up, starting to sweat. Pull and come up. 4, and come up. 3, last 2, pull, come up, last 1, punch, pull, and hold. Now, you're gonna take that weight by your ear, over to the side, and bring it in, keeping that stable hip here, pressing through the feet, or just stretching through those right obliques. So it's over and pull for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull it in, stand it up. All right, drop your weight for now. Gonna come back to the end of your mat. Before we move to the other side, rolling it down, walk it out to your plank. Now from here, you're gonna hold your plank. We're gonna do some shoulder taps. Keeping the hips steady, you're gonna tap the opposite shoulder with the opposite hand. We're gonna do this for 20 seconds. Good. Making sure those hands end up right underneath those shoulders. Keeping those glutes on, those quads to stabilize those hips for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees, sink it back. Good work. We're gonna come back up and do some slow mountain climbers. So stretch it out here, sink into your hips. Come all the way up, find your plank again. So we're here, we're gonna slow mountain climb. My hips are in line with my spine. You don't want your hips up here or sagging down here. Hold it up, pull in with the left, shoot it out, ground it, right, shoot it out, ground it. Nice and slow. Pull it in, press it out. Good. Using that breath to fuel your movement. Pull it in, press it out. 2 more sets, left and right, and left and right. Good work. Pressing it back to that down dog position here. Take a deep inhale, exhale. Good, and walk your hands, bending those knees, rolling it up. Roll the shoulders out of the ears and grab your weight again. So we're gonna work the other side now. We are parallel in our feet, taking that weight in that left hand. So we're gonna take the, come into a releve here, shoulders gliding out of the ears. And you're gonna take that arm to 90 degrees right in front of your body. All right, so that immediately wants to throw you forward, okay? Stay nice and upright. So you're down, keeping the alignment of the knees, press it up. Back to slow, press it up. Down and press. Down and press, good job. Knitting those ribs together, keeping that abdominal connection here. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it low, flip that palm towards your face, and it's out and pull. Bicep and shoulder. Keep that shoulder plugged in. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the heels, bring the arm back in. Now we're working on our curtsy. So glue that left elbow into your side, curtsy it back with the left leg, tap it out, curl it up. Curtsy and tap. Now really working through that right leg. Down, and tap, curl, and tap. Good job. For 8, 7. Remember, you can use a surface to hold on to. Good. For 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Take that arm out. Lift out of those right obliques. Lift that left leg. Lower and lift. Using your abs to hold you steady. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, drop it back into your curtsy. And a little pulse here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come all the way up. Good work. Now we're going to take our feet together in our first position. Really click those heels. Come into a releve if you can. If you want, you can just stay flat-footed and plie here. So a little external rotation of the feet. Plie down, side raise, and pull everything, knit everything back together. Nice and slow. How's everybody doing? Feeling the heat? Down and squeeze. Down and squeeze it together. Squeeze those inner thighs, zip up through those lower abs. For 2. For 1. Now sink it back low. Hold it low. Hold it low here. Take that arm out to the front. Down and up. Out and down. Good. Nice and control through that shoulder. And out and down. Lift and forward. Lower and up. Good work. Out, down, lift, forward. Good job. 2 more. Squeeze those heels. Good. It's getting hard. Last one. Last time forward and down and lift. Out, lower everything down and lower. Good work. Now we're coming back out to our second position. So turn out of the feet. We're going to plie down. This time punching across to the right. So it's down, punch, pull, and stand. Down, punch, pull, and stand. Good work. Working with your breath. I don't really mind the pattern that you use as long as you're breathing. Good. Down, cross. Good. 4, 3. Good. 2. And 1. Pull across. Good. Now sink it low. Holding this position, pressing through your inner thighs. You're going to take that palm overhead, pull, overhead, pull. You're still lifting up out of those right obliques, stretching through the left, and then using those left obliques to pull you back to center. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Back to center. Toe heel those feet back together. Good job. We're going to make our way down to the mat with both weights. So this time you're going to use both weights. We're going to find our knees here. So I'm going to face to the side to start. So alignment is very important here. My legs are hip distance apart. I'm using my abdominals to tip my pelvis forward slightly and turn on the glutes. So we're going to work the front of the thighs and we're going to work the shoulders. So we're going to hinge it back. Okay, this is a hinge coming from the knees. You're going to small hinge so the glutes are on, abs are on, and lift. Just get a feel for it first. Shoulders dropping out of the ears. Nice soft peach under the neck, so you don't want to crane your neck here. You don't want to be looking up here. Nice neutral neck. Now you're going to add the arms. So it's a hinge, arms, pull everything up. Hinge and pull. Hinge and pull. Good work. Hinge and pull. For 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Hold your hinge back. Now play with the arms. Can you open the arms and close? Keeping the hinge, you might have to make it a little smaller. So we're hinged and open. You can turn the palms towards each other. Open and close. Open and close. Good work. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Back up. Here. Now, taking those weights down to your hips, we're going to change the angle. So you're going to hinge it forward from the hips now. Now to hinge in the hips, going to squat it back, almost touch your heels, and lift. So it's a squat and a lift. Open the sits bones behind you and squeeze. Now add the arms. Curl, back. So it's a little bicep, tricep. Almost sitting down on those heels. Good. Active arms. Elbows in one position. Don't let the elbows swing. You never thought you could get a good butt workout from sitting down. Well, now you can. And lift. Lower and lift. Good work. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now sink it back on the heels. Hold this position. So really working that glute. And press it back. Triceps. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come all the way up. Good job. Take those weights out to either side now. Coming into an all fours position. We're going to work on that balance and stability a little bit here. Pressing into your mat with all 10 fingers and making sure your knees are in alignment with your hips. Taking that left arm and right leg out so you can tap the mat first and then lift it up. Find your stability in your shoulder here. Good. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pull it in and press it out. Pulse, pulse. Pull it in and press it out. Pulse, pulse. Exhale in, press it out. Pulse, pulse. Pull it in, out. Pulse, pulse. Good work. In, press it out. Pulse, pulse. 2 more. In, press it out. Pulse, pulse. Good work. Last one. Press it out. Pulse, pulse. Good job. All right, from here, ground both arms, taking that leg that was just out, so your right leg. You're going to walk your hands forward of your shoulders slightly. We're going to do a push-up with our elbows nice and tight towards the body. Letting the leg just follow, so it looks like a pendulum. Down and press. Good. Growing longer through that leg. Like when your toe comes up, it's going to trace a line on the sky. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. All right, shake it out. Sit back. Roll those wrists out. We're going to switch sides. So coming to our right hand and our left leg. Center yourself on your mat first. Okay, find that nice tabletop position. Engage those abdominals. We don't want your belly sagging. We don't want you pressing up too much. Okay, engage that belly. Take that left leg, right arm, and just hold here. Shooting energy out through the fingertips and through the toes. Good job. Just holding. And we're going to add on. So pull it in and out. Press, press. Pull it in. Out, pulse, pulse. In. Out, pulse, pulse. Good work. In and out. Pulse, pulse. Good job. In. Press it out. Pulse, pulse. 2 more. In. Press it out. Pulse, pulse. Last one. In. Press it out. Pulse, pulse, and release. Good. From here, taking that Left leg nice and long. Shoot energy out through those toes. Center your hips, square those hips off. Push up and press away. Push up and press away. Good work. For 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Rolling onto your left side. Let's give your wrists a break. Coming onto your left side. I am sweating. You can either lay all the way down here, or you could come prop yourself on your elbow. So from here, let's talk about your alignment. Woo. There's bugs. So your shoulders are in line with your hips, are in line with your heels. I'm gonna lift my heels up, and we're gonna do a clamshell. So we're just working right posterior of the hip bone here. That glute med, it's a little tiny stabilizer muscle. And if you'd like, you take one of your weights and place it on top of your hip crease, lifting and lowering with control. So the torso isn't moving at all. You're using your lower abs to stabilize your body. Good. And lift and back down. Lift and back down. Good. Up and lower. Lift and lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold at the top. Little pulse up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Is your butt on fire yet? 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Good job. Now extending those legs out, we're going to come into a side plank. Taking your right foot and stacking it or placing it in front of your left. You're going to press up from that right shoulder, making sure you have a 90-degree angle here. You're going to take that weight overhead, and we're going to exhale, thread the needle. So twisting through that thoracic spine, working those obliques, twist, and up. Now here, see if you can add a tap and a twist. Come to the top, a tap, up with the hips, and a twist. 2 more, tap it up, and twist. Good job. Tap it up, and a twist. Good work. Lower everything down. Stretch that side out. And we're going to switch sides. So, keeping that one weight, coming to your laying down position here, either propping your head on your hands or laying all the way flat, making sure your shoulders, hips, heels are in alignment. Good. And just lift and lower without rocking the hips. You don't want to move the hips, okay? Just to lift and a lower. An external rotation within that hip socket. Good. Lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down and release. Now from here, taking that left foot, stacking it in front of that right, find your nice 90-degree angle with that right shoulder, press it up, take that weight right in line with your body. Exhale, twist, and inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift, add that hip tap, and twist. Good, don't rush it. If you need to go slower than me, it's all good. And tap, and exhale, thread. 2 more, and exhale, thread. Last one, and exhale, thread. Good job lowering it down. Whew. Coming back, finding the front of your mat. We're gonna roll it all the way back here. So feet are hip distance apart. I've got my weights in my hands, rolling it back, articulating through that spine here. Finding that nice gravitational pull down into the mat. So take a moment to ground yourself through the mat, keeping your feet hip distance apart. You're gonna take your arms, reach them toward the sky. Plug those shoulders in. Use the weight of the weights to really plug those shoulders down your back. You're gonna lift up into a bridge and lower. Just keeping the weights there for now. Lift and a lower. Lift and a lower. Now we're going to add on up, open, close, and lower. So it's a lift and an open. Float the arms above the mat. Nice soft bend in the elbows. Lift and lower down. And lift and lower down. Good. Squeeze those cheeks and lower. For 4, 3, 2, and 1, and lower everything down. Good work. Now, keeping those weights over the head, you're gonna come up into your bridge lift. Now, hold the weights where they are. You're gonna stabilize through that right leg. Take that left leg to tabletop here. Now we're just gonna march with the left leg down and lift. Now, if this is too much of a challenge for you, you're just going to ground your arms back down into the mat. But if you can, hold your weights overhead. For 3, 2, and 1. Ground that leg, recenter yourself. Press through all 4 corners of that left foot. Keep those hips level with those abs. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Good job. And lift it up. And lift. For 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down and lower everything. Articulate the spine. Good work. Now, we're coming into some abdominal work here. We're almost home. We're getting there. Tabletop those legs for me. Come into a tabletop chest lift here, okay? So coming from the upper abdominals, not from the neck. Keep that nice soft angle with that neck. So we're here, press the legs out, pull them in and down. Out, press, in and down. Out, press, in and down. Good work. 3, in and down. 2, press, in and down. Last one. Up, out, in and down. Good work. Now grab your weights if you can. We're going to come into an ab hold with the weights. You're going to take your weights next to your body, taking those legs on the tabletop, palms facing the ground. Come into a chest lift first. Lift the arms, press the legs out, hold, and pulse the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3. In 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's too much on your neck. Just use your hands. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. In 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last breath. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And lower with control. Good work. All right, we're going to come into some of our final ab work here. You're going to take your weight, one weight now, overhead. You're going to stretch the legs out and take that weight to the left. Overhead, press the legs out and to the left. Nice and controlled. You can lift that head and neck. How high can you come on your shoulder blades? Lift and lower. 4 and lower. 3 and lower. 2 and lower. And 1 and lower. Good work. Recenter yourself. We're going to go the other direction. So the legs shoot out straight. It's just your torso that's moving off to the side. So overhead, shoot the legs out, over to the right, back overhead, and press. Squeezing those inner thighs. And back down. For 5. For 4. 3. 2. And 1. Back to center. Good job. Give those knees a hug. Drop your weight. Rock back and forth here. We're going to stretch it out. So taking one leg down to the mat, just with that foot on the mat. You're just stretching that hamstring. Let that ankle rotate to the left and rotate to the right. Getting that nice hamstring stretch here. Nice deep breath, sinking into the mat. You're gonna take that left leg across the right and figure four stretch. Good. Nice deep breath, sinking down into your mat. You worked hard. You worked everything. Good. And then other leg, so ground that left leg, take that right leg, stretch it towards the sky, grab right behind your hamstring, or if you're more flexible, behind your calf. I am not today. I'm gonna stay here. Rotate that ankle to the right, and then to the left. Good. And then cross that leg over, the left leg, and just breathe. Pressing everything down into the mat, letting gravity work for you. One last big deep breath. Grab behind your thighs here and rock it up to seating. Good. And we're gonna open up through those inner thighs here. Cobbler's position, so the soles of my feet are together. Good. And hinging from the hips to stretch if that feels good to you. Good, and then release that. We're gonna come to a kneeling position. So my right leg is gonna be forward. I've got my left leg right underneath my hip. So at 90 degrees, you're gonna tuck your tail forward. So engage that left glute before you press forward. Okay, that's actually stretching the hip flexor. You don't wanna go out here. That's just stretching the hip capsule. So from here, rock the pelvis underneath. And if you wanna add a little deeper stretch, take that left arm over to the right side. Lots of birdies. And then back to the center and switch legs. Right leg underneath, 90 degrees. Tuck that tail, engage that glute. Stretch. Pressing forward while that glute's engaged. Good job. Now we're going to come to a roll up here. We're going to roll it up to standing. Those feet hip distance apart. Just hang over your thighs for a moment. Big deep inhale into the back of your rib cage. And then press away from the mat and roll it up. Rolling those shoulders out of the ears. Let's take your closing breath. Big deep inhale. And exhale, push that air out. How far down into your belly can you breathe? And exhale. And last inhale. Thanking your body for everything it's done. Exhale. And you've just finished your bar full body workout. We hope you'll join us again soon. If you like this video, make sure you click subscribe below. We thank you for working out with us today. Have a great one.